Alright, and we're back with the very first DayKnight Hearthstone tournament, brought to you by the DayKnights and the DayKnight community from day9.tv. Welcome back, everybody. We are now in the quarterfinals of the tournament, about halfway through the tournament, narrowing down our competitors as they fight in the card battling carnage for our enjoyment. First up, I believe we have OP Slick and Chick Chess Master. As we hit up these two competitors, get ready for their match, let's go ahead and take a look at their deck lists from the link that's going to be posted in chat. And let's go ahead and check the brackets out to see just what's gone on in the last couple of hours.
Alright, so OP Slick and CK Chessmaster. So, just going back to what both of these played earlier on, Slick had played, I believe, his Shaman deck? Was that?
Yes. Yes.
Right.
And then I think Chessmaster played his Paladin deck.
I'm actually not sure that I think Slick played the Druid deck. Maybe. Yeah, he did play the Druid deck against a Zubok.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another Shaman that has Totemic Might, and this one lost, so yeah. And for the second one...
So yeah, Chessmaster, I think Chessmaster played the Paladin.
Yeah, definitely, the Death by Pally deck.
Yeah, with the Sword of Justice.
Yeah, I'm eager to see what they're going to play this game.
Yeah.
I really like the Paladin deck from CK Chess Master, so I guess, well, I'd like to see his Shaman deck also, but the Paladin one seems pretty solid.
Yeah, I really like that Paladin deck actually. I've got a thing for Paladin decks. They were I think Paladin was the very first deck that I tried to make. Needless to say, they went horribly.
Oh, that's interesting.
But that may mainly have been down to Day9 playing Paladin.
Oh yeah, you're right. I think that was the
That's what he started out with, wasn't it?
yeah, the first Decktacular, Koyuki's Giants deck. Was that it?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so, yeah.
Right, so and from OB Slick, I kind of hope he plays Hunter. I really like Hunter.
Yeah, so do I.
I mean, I had made a mid-range Hunter just before the Sunshine Hunter became really popular on the ladder.
Yeah, I tried a mid-range Hunter out as well, actually.
It wasn't, my deck wasn't as good as the one that Life Coach and Colento popularized.
Mm.
But I liked it very much. It had Snake Trap, Knife Juggler, and King Crush. I had lots of fun finishing off people with
Nice.
the King Crush, but I don't know, I feel like maybe King Crush could be like have less HP and more attack, or less a lower cost. So I mean, an 8/8 with charge is really good, but at 9 mana you can't really combo him with anything.
Mm.
It's kind of awkward.
Yeah, you need to wait for the next turn.
And also, why?
Hey Steph, let me jump in here real quick. So as we go into our next match with Czech Chess Master and OP Slick, let me go and just remind our competitors that while you are not competing, you are more than welcome and in fact encouraged to watch the stream and join in the fun. However, when you are battling, please make sure you close the stream and any connection to it. That means if you have any other friends that are actually watching, you need to not communicate with them or be connected with them. Close the stream, make sure you're not watching or listening to them. And then shoutcasters, make sure we mute ourselves on Skype. That way it doesn't bleed over. We're only talking through the Google Plus Hangout conversation. So with those little announcements there, we are ready to go. Competitors, when you're ready, please choose your deck. If you'd like a minute or two to look over each other's deck lists, feel free to do that. Once you do, please go ahead and choose your deck and head right into the battle. Thanks a lot, folks. Here we go, right into the quarterfinals of the DayKnight Hearthstone tournament.
Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have Mage versus Druid, I think.
Yeah, My screen has crashed for.
Yeah. So yeah, it's mage versus druid. Shaman. Druid. Yeah. Oh,
No, it's
wow.
true. It's true.
Whew. Okay. Mage versus druid.
Mhm.
So I like that druid deck from OP Slick. It is the one that has a ton of card draw.
Yeah.
That I feel is really good in the mid to late game.
Look at
And,
Chessmaster's opening hand.
Oh, that's painful.
Yeah.
It's
that's
not what you
good
want to
at all.
see in your hand. At least he got a 2-drop, so that's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean that's pretty far from your dream turn 1 mana worm coin mirror image.
Yeah. that is the mage dream.
Yep. But at least he has the Amani Berserker.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna be responded by. Maybe he's gonna claw coin and shapeshift, but I think that the ooze would be a better choice. I think.
Yeah, because obviously the mage has got any weapons to play, so it's not like he has to conserve it.
Yep. And even if the mage frostbolts the ooze, and then you can trade with the 2/3, you're still gonna be able to kill it next turn with claw and shapeshift. Then you're not gonna use the coin, and you don't really mind about the 2 extra damage.
Yeah. Oh, it looks like we lost one of the cools.
Yeah, okay, so it's coming back. It looks
Okay,
like there
yeah.
was some bug with Skype.
Yeah, it's back. It's back now, I think.
Yep. So indeed, the mage traded, Chessmaster traded with the Berserker into the ooze, and now OP Slick has played the Yeti, which
Okay.
is really strong. Turn 3 Yeti, turn 4 Yeti is like the nightmare in any arena,
Yeah.
or the dream, depending on which side you're playing.
Yeah.
Oh, but that from
I should not have
CK
done that.
Chessmaster is really strong.
Yeah. The enraged Worgen.
Yep, that might even be worth innervating the Starfire there,
Yeah.
because this is 8 damage a turn to your face. That's
That adds
really
up quick.
Yep. He'd be down to 14 next turn, and then 6.
Yeah.
It's obviously not gonna be down to that point, but if he doesn't kill it this turn, he's down to 14 basically.
He's gonna be in trouble.
Yeah,
And
that's harsh.
Chessmaster even has a flex strike in hand, so I think that's probably going to come in somewhere into the final blow, if it does come to
Yep.
that.
Yeah, this is a really interesting game. I feel like both sides are in a bad spot.
Which makes both of them kind of neutral.
Yeah, what I mean by that is that so there's an enraged Worgen on the board,
Mm.
so that's really problematic for the druid. But then the mage doesn't have that much of a follow-up.
No, he
I
doesn't.
mean, there's the Tazdingo, but
Oh, he's got the card draw now from the Arcane Intellect.
so Tazdingo is gonna protect the Worgen, but only for
Only for a
it's
turn.
probably not gonna matter really. I guess it would force a heal power. Oh, he actually might trade. That could be pretty good, actually.
Mm.
I mean, having your 3-drop deal 16 damage.
Okay.
No, wait, 12 damage to the face, and then trade for a 4-drop.
It's not bad.
That's really good value.
He's got the fire. He's got the fire blaster as well. Fireball even.
Yep.
So,
If he fireballs a Yeti next turn, he doesn't have anything to do with his 2 remaining mana.
mm.
Unless the Yeti has 7 HP, which actually might happen.
It looks like he might innovate in Savage Roar. I don't know why he would do that, but he keeps
I think he wants to iterate Mark of the Wild, and I feel like that's a pretty good choice, but I would definitely Mark of the Wild the Crocolisk. Because you don't want to put all your eggs in one basket.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly what he did.
Yeah.
So he basically has 2 Yetis on the board, and one of which has Taunt.
Yep. Not bad.
Yep, really good.
It's not the card you wanted to draw.
Definitely not.
What are his options here? I mean, since he's played the Tastingo, he hasn't really got any way of removing these 2 cards.
Yeah, I guess he what he's trying to do is set up for a Flame Strike next turn.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Starfire is gonna wreck all his plans.
Yeah. Kills the Tastingo, he draws a card, albeit not a great card.
Yep.
It looks like. Okay. Alright, that's interesting.
I think that's pretty good. He prepared for a really strong Flame Strike next turn.
Yeah.
Little does he know, another 5 HP minion is going to be played, most likely.
Yeah.
I feel like Mirror Entity could have been really strong also instead of playing the Ooze.
Yeah, actually, now you mentioned that, I think that would have been the better play.
Just because if you're to Flame Strike next turn, like when you play Mirror Entity, the way to play around that is to play small minions.
Yeah.
At first, so you waste some mana, and then your next minions are going to be weaker as well. So by playing Mirror Entity, he would have forced his opponent to play minions that would die to Flame Strike.
Yeah, he's playing on those low drop minions that are just going to die with that Flame Strike.
Yeah, it actually still happened. So this is going to be really a huge Flame Strike.
Yeah.
Chessmaster must be really smiling at this point.
Yeah, just everything is gonna die.
Yep. And then next turn, OP Slick has an awkward turn. He doesn't have enough mana to play both his minions. Swipe's awkward. Playing the Druid of the Arena is also kind of weak, because it can get fireballed. I mean, he doesn't know that Chessmaster has Fireball in hand, but it's very likely.
Yeah. Oh, the second Fireball as well.
Alright. Well, that really, the tables have turned really quickly.
So, wow, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. And a Polymorph for removal.
Yep. And the Mirror Entity, that actually would be a 3 extra damage.
Yeah.
Actually, like, playing a minion is kind of the only... Like, OP Slick has to play a minion, but at the same time, it's out of the question.
Yeah. Is it? Yeah. He's really thinking about that swipe. The swipes, he's probably just thinking that's such a waste.
I think he should play the Wolf Rider and then swipe. That would be pretty good.
Yeah, then it gets more value.
Yep, but then the Wolf Rider is just gonna get pinged, and you still waste your card.
Yeah, but at this point, oh, he's done the swipe. Okay.
Okay.
He swiped the face.
That's an interesting choice, especially if he plays the Wolf Rider afterwards.
Yeah, he's played it.
Yeah, I really disagree. He definitely should have swiped before.
Yeah. That's probably what he's thinking right now.
Yep. But playing against Mage Secrets is really annoying.
Yeah, because you're like, oh, it's definitely counterspell. Okay, wait, what is it? Fairy Dragon, Fireball. Alright, now we're getting in the danger zone.
Okay, well that's
Claw.
and there's counter spells, so
So that's gonna be useless.
yep.
He's gonna play anyway.
Slick's taking 4 damage next turn.
Yeah. It really sucks when you have to play a
The Naked Shatterstone Cleric.
yeah, that one. I always forget the name of that card. But yeah, when it hasn't got anything to buff, you're like, damn.
Yep.
Oh, the abomination.
Well, that's the nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
He has to kill himself if he wants to protect himself.
The ultimate paradox.
Well, that was a very interesting game. I mean, for most of the game, before turn 8, I was really convinced that OP Slick was very favored. Oh man,
Did you just see that combo that happened?
that was awful.
That was beautiful.
The late game innervate top deck, the most useless card you can ever get.
Well, it was like the wild growth, and then he drew the wild growth into the innovate. So much acceleration at the late game.
Yeah. That's that's when Ram Druid goes wrong.
Yeah, that's well played.
Yep, but the mage was still down only to 8 HP, so that was kind of close.
Yeah, it was.
In some way.
It looked very one-sided for most of it as well, but he
I mean,
Druid did manage to bring it back.
yeah, the Druid actually needed a single turn to close the game. One more turn without Flame Strike would have been a victory for him. So
Yeah.
it was closer than it looked, I think.
Yeah, I agree. So we have got.
All right, next up, we're actually going to go backwards in the bracket, and we're going to go to D-Moser and then Archimedes, as long as I get them both in the Skype. So in a minute, hopefully, that will be our next match.
Okay. So Chessmaster's advanced, so he's in the semi-finals.
Yep.
He will be going against either D-Moser or Archimedes.
Yeah, you're right. So what are these playing? So demos are played, I think, the Druid earlier on. Am I right?
This was our first game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I can't even find his deck. Oh, I found it. There you go. Yeah, it was the Druid with the faceless manipulation.
Oh yeah, okay, I remember. He played the Sea Giant and then both Iron Bar Protectors. That was that saved him.
Yeah, it was crazy. All of the giants.
Yep. So yeah, he has 3 very interesting decks. The Druid one, we've seen it. There's the mid-range Mage. It seems pretty good also, and then a gimmicky Priest centered around Divine Spirit and Inner Fire combos.
All right, Archimedes and D-Moser are both getting ready to challenge each other. That's awesome. Good job, folks. Let's, D-Moser, let's go ahead and get your screen share up. Let me know if you have problems or need help with that. And then once we get that screen share up, let's go ahead and roll right into that battle. So not battle just yet. Hang on 1 second.
And so Archimedes, I don't remember what deck he's played earlier on. He has a Shaman, a Druid, and a Zoo deck.
I think it might have been the Zoo deck.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, was he?
I think it was, because how many zoo decks do we have? We have 2 or 3?
I can't remember. There's been so many games. Maybe someone in the chat could help us remember what Archimedes has been playing. Anyway, so yeah, go on.
I'm just going to jump in here. All right, we're ready to go. Archimedes and D. Moser are both screen sharing. Let me pull them up here on the stream. There they are. All right, here we go. D. Moser and Archimedes. We have a druid versus a shaman. Fun stuff. Take it away.
Alright, so it's Archimedes' a shaman deck.
Oh, a golden shaman. And is that a... Yeah, so it's a golden shaman.
Wow.
It's my favorite golden hero, because all the totems glitter, and they're all very awesome. I like the air totem,
Oh, that's sweet.
and that's really intimidating also.
Yeah.
Let me jump in here actually real quick. Competitors, again, if you are competing, please make sure you close the stream. Very important. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's kind of important for the whole tournament aspect.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, straight in there. The Sea Giant straight away into Moses' hand.
Yeah, that's both really good and really bad, because against that kind of aggro shaman, it's pretty good. He might be able to play really fast.
Yeah.
It's also really bad because he won't be able to play it before like turn 4 or 5. And Archimedes has a hex in hand that's gonna be really painful.
Oh yeah, if he hexes the Sea Giant, that's gonna sting.
Innovate swipe. That's interesting.
He just wants to keep the board clean.
Yeah, I guess he was really afraid of a Flame Tongue Totem. And in this case, actually, now Archimedes is stuck with only reactive cards.
Yeah, it's not great.
Really not.
Those golden totems do look pretty cool.
Yep, they do. Unfortunately, they don't attack. They don't get any attacking power from it, so Archimedes is stuck with a naked Flame Tongue Totem on the board.
It's gonna get wrathed.
Yep. So this is really gonna depend on the next draws, because Archimedes still has the card advantage. Well, now there. No, actually he does not. But since he used the Earthshock there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. His hero powers, we could argue, is stronger than the Druid's one, if he wants to build a board.
Yeah, I would agree.
But he doesn't have board control, so his hero power is getting useless since.
Yeah. They're just dying straight away.
Yeah, it's just pay 2 mana and gain 2 HP basically. And Keeper of the Grove is not the ideal target for an Argent commander.
No, it's just gonna get wrathed or swipe. Probably wrath though. Or even just trade with the Harvest Golem.
I feel like playing Tazdingo and then wrathing is pretty good.
Okay, so he shapeshifted.
Okay.
Okay, well, it looks like Demos is just trying to keep the board pretty clear. Because he's probably...
It's a pretty good choice considering that Archimedes has an Defender of Argus in hand, and you definitely don't want to play that without any target to buff. The Defender of Argus in itself is a 2/3, which is... It's nothing. Basically, it could be a spell, and you basically play the 4 mana to get both +1/+1s.
So the Sea Giant gets hexed, that was going to happen.
Yep. Pretty good, but two Iron Bark Protectors can come out later, so...
Yeah, true. So that's 1 hex already down.
Yeah, it's dangerous. At least he has the second one in hand, but not having board control as Shaman is not ideal.
Yeah, I think that Gadget's hand is really going to help him out here because he's just lacking the cards.
Yep. all the draws. That's really good. Great top deck.
Yeah, just like that. Drawn 2 cards, cleared his opponent's board.
Oh, the Starfire. Quite a good top deck in this case.
Yeah, not
Because you
bad.
definitely don't want to waste swipe on a Gadgetzan.
Mm. Yeah, that's what he's going to do. Starfire. He's got the healing touch, which is nice when he gets his Iron Box out.
Yep, like he did in the previous game.
Yeah, in his last
Pretty
game.
strong. Oh, the Unbound Feral Spirit. That might change the whole game actually. If does Demoser have any spell power potential?
Mm,
He does not. So the Starfall is not gonna help in this case. Well, he could Starfall the 3/5, but it's not gonna help against all the other minions.
yeah.
And that's why people love playing the Thalnos, but no legendaries allowed.
No. He's really in he's got quite a decision to make now.
Yep, I guess he could Starfall and then swipe.
Yeah. He's
I
gonna
feel
Wrath
like-
instead, okay.
Yeah, but I really feel like Starfall and then swiping would have been really strong. It's still 2 cards, get rid of 3 cards, which is okay for sweepers.
Hmm.
But I mean, considering the potential of a healing totem or any buffs, like the defenders of Argus that we're gonna see right now,
Yeah.
leaving minions at 1 HP is not really a good idea.
Nah. Okay, the Defender of Argus, that's good.
Yeah, now he has to regret, Demoser that is, has to regret
Not using the
last
swipe.
turn's play. And the Innervate,
Uh-huh.
what's going on with all the Innervates late game?
The late game Innovate is the new meta.
Yeah, the
Just
the
got
new troll
spells.
card.
Just got spells. It's unfortunate that he didn't have some kind of spell damage on the board.
Yep. But he doesn't have any in his deck, so
Oh
there's
yeah.
no way he could have some.
Yeah, none at all. Yeah, Archimedes has certainly got the advantage in this case.
Yeah, and even though he had only reactive cards for a long time, he managed to do it with the Unbound Feral Spirit combo.
Yeah, top decking the Gadgetzan really did it for him.
Yeah, you're right. And then that's definitely getting hexed.
Yep. Well, when this gets hexed, he's just gonna want to cry.
Yeah, but then only, I mean, it only makes room for 3 damage per turn, so it's not really, if an Iron Bar comes out pretty soon, might still be in good shape.
Yeah, we're gonna be about halfway through each other's decks now, so
Yep. There's also a second Ancient of War in
oh, there was only
Demoser's
one.
deck. Oh, there's the Iron Bark. Oh, this is... wow.
Did he top deck the Iron Bark?
Yeah, where can Archimedes draw here to save him? Okay, the Fire Ely is pretty good.
Yeah, not bad. He's gonna be able to kill that.
Yeah, I mean, if some way or another huge taunt comes out, there's still one Iron Bark and 1 Ancient of War remaining.
Yeah,
This could be
this could be the game.
game changing.
Using the healing touch.
Yep. Just buying an extra turn there,
Yeah, putting himself back into a
waiting
more
for the
safe position.
taunters. And actually, this pretty much feels like every single Ram Druid versus aggro deck that you see on the ladder. Just kind of rely on getting your taunts and hoping that it's kind of like a wave that breaks on a wall every single turn. You play another taunt and then the wave breaks on it, and you hope that someday you're gonna break the flow.
That Earthshock's really going to might be the game changer there. If he plays the Iron Bark, he could just Earthshock and suddenly it's not a taunter, and that's...
Yeah, you're right. I definitely agree with you. He should not use it on the ooze.
Yeah. Yeah, this is game now.
Yeah, I don't see what could happen. Actually, in this case, the Starfall would be amazing, but he already used it.
You got the Starfall would be amazing. You'd be left with, I mean, he'd still be left with lethal, but
yeah. So that's game.
Yeah.
Archimedes takes it in a very close game. I did not expect him to win. Like 6 turns earlier, I would have given the game to Demoser.
Yeah, that just sounded really swinging around.
Right.
Yeah, but they were both actually pretty good decks.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad to well, one of them had to go, but it is unfortunate. I wanted to see more of both of these guys. Their decks were really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, this is very well played.
Alright, next up we have Do Ray Egon versus Greedo. As we get these two competitors ready to go, what kind of decks are they running with?
So,
Dore Egon was playing very aggro decks.
And Greedo had his Snake Trap Hunter.
Oh, the Hunter. I want to see it again. I love it.
Yeah.
Even though it might be a really bad card, Snake Trap is one of my favorite cards in the whole game.
Well, I mean, come on, let's be honest. It won it for him last time.
Yeah. I mean, when it works, it's awesome. When it doesn't, you're like, well, it's kind of like your own snakes are laughing at you. But I still love the card.
Alright, competitors, let's see here. Greedo, or Ryan, let's go ahead and share your screen, please. And Will is already up. Awesome, thank you very much. I see you are ready to do a battle against each other in the competition Hearthstone thingamajigger window. Awesome, cool. And both are up. I love it. Let's roll right into it. Gentlemen, go at your decks. You have 60 seconds if you want to review each other's deck lists, choose your decks, and enter into the battle. Good luck. Have fun.
Alright, so we're entering our last quarterfinals game between Dore Egon and Greedo. Hunter versus Warlock. What do you think of this matchup?
You know what? That's going to be quite funny. Yeah.
It's going to be brutal.
I
don't expect the game to last more than 10 minutes.
Look, Greedo's hand is quite amusing.
Yeah, it's actually it's really good to have Explosive Trap in your starting hand against the Zoo, but having 2 might be too much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So I mean, later on, at first, the Zoo plays a lot of low HP minions, but then what use is an Explosive Trap against Doomguard?
Yeah. Do you think that maybe an Unleash the House would have a better turn 1 card?
Oh, definitely. He definitely wants to draw the Unleash Buzzard combo by turn 5 or 6.
Oh yeah.
That's he really needs it.
Well, he's halfway there.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, this is a really tricky matchup. I've played it quite some times on the ladder. I was playing the Hunter, and the Hunter has better synergy in the deck. So if he if everyone gets the perfect draws, Hunter wins.
Yeah.
But the zoo is more consistent, so usually the zoo's favored.
So when you've been playing, do you find that you win the most, or the zoo does?
The zoo wins most of the time, but when you get the good cards, you win. But most of the time, you just get an average hand.
Yeah.
But the average zoo hand is still really strong, and even though that was a really good explosive trap.
Yeah, pretty good value that one. 2 cards for 2 mana.
Yep. Now, I'm not sure why he buffed the 2/1 there, because I mean, in case of misdirection, it ensured him that the wolf would die by attacking.
Yeah.
And it didn't save her from explosive trap.
Mm.
I guess maybe he was afraid of freezing trap, so he didn't want to buff the guy that he'd get returned to his hand.
Yeah, maybe.
Also, but I think he should have put the shield bearer on the left of the direwolf.
Yeah, it looks like that was a mistake.
Yep.
Maybe he wants to put the knife juggler there next turn.
Yeah.
But I mean, it doesn't actually make a difference. Except for that tool being able to do damage.
Pretty good draw.
Yeah, that flame. It's good for early game, but not so great for late game.
Yeah, but yet again, Delray Egon just does not want to get any value from his direwolf.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yeah, that is weird. That's even not a plan anymore. I think that's just an accident.
Yeah, most likely. I do understand it though. I've played in a couple of small tournaments,
Yeah.
and you're very nervous. You just don't think about minion positioning at this point.
Yeah, it's one of those things that's at your back of your mind. Oh, the explosive trap here is going to be huge.
Yeah, really. That's.
And using
gonna be
Arcane
really
Golem
fun.
as well. The Arcane Golem's awesome because, I mean, what cards does the Warlock have that cost over 7? None.
Yeah, you're right. It doesn't
So-
really matter to give him.
To give him the extra mana crystal.
Yeah.
The Zoo's just got so many minions on the board now. This is turning into. It's going to be quite funny when the explosive trap kicks in.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that he chose to play the Voidwalker before triggering the trap, because now it's gonna be down to 1 HP.
Yeah.
I guess he can Mortal Coil his own Voidwalker to
Yeah.
draw a card.
Yeah, that's not uncommon.
But it's still against Hunter.
The Unleash the Hounds combo. But I mean, he's not going to get much value for it.
Yeah, but it's really good for Guido still, because he knows that if he somehow loses board control, he's gonna be able to get a huge Buzzard Unleash Hyena combo.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
And
that's going to be crazy.
Get back.
Yeah, so far this game's actually looking pretty balanced. It's very back and forth.
Yep. Now, I mean, if like a Doomguard's drawn next turn, it could change everything.
Yeah, that would be big.
I mean, it's almost the Doomguard in any matchup versus the Zoolock. Your plans are always, well, I'm in good shape unless he draws a Doomguard.
He hasn't drawn the Doomguard.
Nope.
He will Mortal Core the Buzzard. That's kind of sucky. But 8, 9,
Did you?
10. I think he has got lethal if that dies.
Oh, he forgot about the Misha.
Oh no.
There was a good thinking there, not wanting to buff the hyena by killing the buzzard, but now
Nope.
that's painful.
I think he's
Oh,
already...
and there's the Doomguard.
Oh wow, that's really unlucky timing.
Yep, I turned too late. Oh, and all the late game.
Yeah. And I think that's
Yeah, that's game.
That's lethal right there. Oh, especially with the arcane shot, that's not even funny
Yep.
anymore.
That's a lot lethal. And actually, like, using doggies to get rid of a taunt when you have a hyena is basically even more damage to the face than if the taunt would not have been there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Greedo took it. As expected, this was a very short game, very intense.
Yeah, very good game.
So, actually, Greedo's going straight into the finals.
Yeah, because
That's... Yep. And then
Yep. That's right. So here's what's going to happen now. We're going to take one more short break, 5-minute break, real quick. We're going to make sure that the final two matches, excuse me, ready to go. The final match and then the bronze match, the third place match. We're going to get those ready to go. We'll be back in 5 minutes to have the final game, final two games. Looks like the winner of the Archimedes and Czech Chess Master will go on to the finals. And Greedo will also go on to the finals, and the loser of the semifinals game of Archimedes and Czech Chess Master will be crowned the third place winner of the tournament. Pretty exciting stuff. We'll get to it in about 5 minutes. We'll be right back, folks.